Hiya, it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today we have something a little different for you. I have a lot of comments over time on my different platforms, on YouTube, Facebook, etc., private messages saying how you guys like to watch me doing colouring. So I thought that it would be nice to just literally do colouring. So I've got this fabulous colouring book from Selina Fenech. I'll put all details of her stuff in the paragraph below if I can, and also on my blog post for you so you can see. Now this particular one is grayscale, but she does do lined drawings as well. However, I really like grayscale. I think that it's really actually very good for you if you're a beginner, but it's also great if you're more experienced. Great if you're a beginner because it's going to show you where you want to put the shading, and if you're more experienced, you haven't got the hard lines, so you effectively have a no line drawing. So it's just good for both. However, if it's not your thing, then as I say, this particular artist does do line drawings as well. Now what we're going to do today is using pencils. I'm using a combination of my Derwent Coloursoft and some Faber-Castell polychromos. Now I did do a video on the difference between those and also the Prismacolor pencils, so I will put that on my blog post for you. So if you didn't see it and you want to know, which pencil might be a nice one for you, then that's quite helpful, I would think, to take a look at that video, because it gives you a bit of information about the differences. So obviously the very nature of this video is that it will be a long video, so if that's not your thing, then definitely skip this one. It is definitely going to be a longer video, because what I've tried to do is show you the colouring. Now I have sped certain elements up. As you can see, this one is going a bit faster than would be a normal speed for colouring, and there are different speeds throughout, because obviously certain points I'm colouring more slowly and certain points I'm colouring much faster, just depending on what I'm doing at any given time. And so if I speed certain things up, it just becomes, you just can't see what's going on, and other elements I need to slow it to normal speed, because I really feel that if I don't do that, you can't see what's happening with the colouring at all. So it's really varied, but hopefully just the way it is, it's still quite smooth for you. There also will be a couple of bits where it sort of jumps from where it seems to miss a section, and that's just because it is a long video and I didn't realise occasionally I was putting myself out of the actual camera range, so I had to cut those sections out. There was no point in me just showing you my wrist and not seeing the actual colouring, so I've chopped those bits out. So the other thing I wanted to do was just have a bit of a chat with you guys about the situation with the videos themselves, and the fact that the videos have gone from weekly to just as and when. Now I know that I said after we lost Daisy in February that would be the case, but I'm sure a lot of you did not expect it to be carrying on till now. I mean, it's sort of 5 months later. So I really felt, although I don't like to not keep it kind of a happy place for you guys and just to keep things sort of light and stuff, but I felt like I did need to give you some sort of explanation as to what was happening. And so I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible. If it's not something you want to hear about, then what I'll do is I'll put a timestamp on the video, and that will tell you at what point the chat has stopped and you can turn the volume back up. I wouldn't turn the video off and jump to that point, because you'll miss all the colouring. The colouring's still going to carry on, but if you don't want to hear the chat, then jump to the point that it says now. Okay, so if you're still with me, basically back in my teenage to early 20s, I had a back injury and I had spinal surgery. This I had issues with throughout my life, but it was relatively under control with regular physiotherapy, etc, etc. However, about 12 years back, it went completely, and basically I ended up disabled. I'm saying it in inverted commas in my mind just because I hate the word, but it is true. I was in a wheelchair for some time initially, and I had to give up my career, and there's a lot of things that I can't do anymore. I have to spend a lot of time resting, etc., etc. However, I do have this huge cocktail of very strong drugs, which are not very pleasant in themselves because of all the side effects. But that and the physiotherapy that I was having 3 times a week, I was able to come out of the wheelchair, to move around a little, and I guess for it just to be better than it was at the beginning, but still far from perfect, obviously. It means that I'm living at home, I really don't have a lot that I can do. That was the reason I originally started the craft channel on here, because it was something that I could do. It gave me something to occupy me so that my mind didn't go just completely crazy, and also it's nice for me to have this interaction with you guys. It means more to me than you realise, that interaction with other real people. Okay, it's via the internet, but you're still real people, and I love the fact that we can share something that we all love. However, cutting to the chase really of what I'm trying to get to with this video, which is about why the videos are intermittent. It's really because with everything that's happened in the world at the moment, obviously my situation has been that I can't do my physiotherapy, I can't go out and do any sort of exercise up until quite recently. I've had to be super careful anyway because mum is very high risk, and obviously then Daisy was really poorly, and so that was extra stress because obviously she needed caring for, so that was a lot of strain and stress on my back. So there was all these factors added in. So after we lost her, I guess that's why I said that was the catalyst. It occurred to me that I needed to reassess my priorities, I guess. And as much as I love doing these videos, and anytime I do any crafting, I film it. So trust me, if I do it, you'll get it. But it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot longer when you're doing something and you're filming it. Then obviously it takes quite a bit of time to edit, and that's again hard for me physically. And then obviously I've got to write the post that goes with it, do all the stuff, and it just takes time. And to actually get that done in a week is actually quite tight to do, particularly in view of my situation where it really is necessary for me to rest at regular intervals throughout the day. So I'm try to keep this as short as possible. I'm sorry if it's slightly kind of moany. I don't like doing this kind of thing, but I do feel like I owed you an explanation because things are obviously very erratic at the moment, and I can't really say to you at this point in time when that will change exactly because I just don't know. I will try to come back to some sort of regular kind of output at some point, but for the short term it's going to be kind of still this as and when. And then, as I said, I'll try to then build into perhaps something a little bit more regular, maybe every fortnight or something like that, just to start getting it so that you at least know when to expect the videos to come. So I hope that explains what's going on with the videos. I did feel like I wanted to explain to you guys what the situation was because I did feel bad. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you'll stick with me during this sort of somewhat uncertain production period on my channel, and I do always appreciate everything and all your support and your comments. Okay, so I think that it's time to end this part of the chat and let you get on and watch the colouring in peace. So I'm going to put some music on for you and leave you to enjoy.
You say you would not, but I was so alone in the night. How can you act so bright? what's the deal with love? I know I look confused, and it's all because, well, sadly it is you. Oh, what's the deal with time and all its fancy tricks? It's not like I haven't tried, but it's all together oh so quick. I just have to get over it. It's not so bad once I try, I'm sure. That's what they say, that's what I've heard. Hello, change. Maybe it's not so bad as I make it seem. Maybe I'm just classified as some sort of dramatic queen. Maybe I'm just worked up. Maybe I need a checkup. Maybe I'll be better off if I close my eyes with some sleep. Whoa, I'll just have to get over it. It's not so bad once I try, I'm sure. That's what they say, that's what I've heard. Hello, change. I just have to get over it. It's not so bad once I try, I'm sure. That's what they say, that's what I've heard. Hello, change. That's what they say, that's what I've heard. Oh, that's what they say, that's what I've heard. Hello, change. He says he's not afraid to love me, so why am I? I picture everything going smooth as can be, but that's a lie. And it always ends up that it's always my fault, 'cause I always mess up and it's you that I call. Who forgot to mention that love isn't always a walk in the park? Who misplaced the memo, and now you've got me wandering around in the dark. I don't wanna go very far from you. You gotta know that I'm learning to, yeah, to fall. And get back up. Oh, he's the only one I want. question remains. Who forgot to mention that love isn't always a walk in the park? Who misplaced the memo and life got me wandering around in the dark, in the dark. I never liked the dark. Looking up at a pale pink sky, it's telling me I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Say hello to my Mr. Moon. Like nature, I will be renewed. I will be renewed. I feel your covering, helping me to breathe. Warm wind is drying my eyes. It's telling me I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I say goodbye to melancholy me, like a leaf falls from a tree, as a leaf falls from the tree. I feel your I'm a gypsy lover, so I stole your heart away. Honey, wanna be all yours until my dying day. I put on the charm with a dance that made you swoon. You were like a howling wolf calling to the moon. I'm a gypsy lover, so I had to set you free. You were in my arms because of trickery. As I sang for you, my melody would pull you in. I was like a mermaid hoping you would take a swim. Was it real? I still feel the way you felt. Was it true? Or were you just under my spell? I'm a gypsy lover, so I left you in the night, hoping you would look for me under the starry sky. Terrified to know I laid alone in fields of hope. So if you never come, I guess I'll finally know. Was it real? I still feel the way you felt. Was it true? Or were you just under my spell? Was it real? I still feel the way you felt. Was it true? Or were you just under my spell? I'm a gypsy lover, but you stole my heart away. Elvis eyes, boy, you've got Elvis eyes. Don't be cool, yeah. You know my heart is true. Love me tender, love me sweet. My heart surrenders when you look at me. And I just can't help but fall in love with you. So let's make a little less conversation. as long as I have you, yeah, that's enough. With your bright blue eyes and your dark black hair, I'm intoxicated by your emotions, darling. This I swear, I'm captivated by your Elvis eyes. Elvis eyes. Your bright blue eyes and your dark black hair, I'm intoxicated by your emotions, darling. This I swear, I'm captivated by your Elvis eyes. Elvis eyes. Elvis eyes. Oh, yeah. For once, I'd like to be seen as a lady in love, like on the silver screen. For once, I'd like to be kissed romantically with a soft focus, like Vivian Lee. I want this to happen to me, but all I know is the growl of a hungry beast. They call me Sirena, they don't even know my name. They only see my shape like a piece of meat on display. They call me Sirena, all of you boys should be ashamed. Don't you see how you cause me pain? Still you call me Sirena. For once I'd like to be held by someone who wishes me well. Instead I'm wrapped up in hell. For once I like to be asked what's beating inside my chest, but they only want to see my breast. I want this to happen to me, but all I know is the growl of a hungry beast. They call me Sirena, they don't even know my name. They only see my shape like a piece of meat on display. They call me Sirena, all of you boys should be ashamed. Don't you see how you cause me pain? Still you call me Sirena. I'm not ashamed that I am a woman. Why must I hide how I have been made? Oh, how I long for compassion, yet they act as if for pleasure I have been paid. as if for pleasure I have been paid. They call me Serena, they don't even know my name. They only see my shape like a piece of meat on display. They call me Serena, all of you boys should be ashamed. Don't you see how you cause me pain? Still you call me Serena. Don't wanna be Serena. Can somebody love me? I don't wanna be Serena. Will somebody please save me? Look into my eyes and speak to my heart. Don't wanna be Serena with you. Behind my closed doorway, I fall asleep with makeup falling down my face.
We are free to decide. We will love and let love. We are free to believe. We will love and let love. I saw her standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go. We are free to decide. We will love and let love. We are free to believe. We will love and let
fly. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. You ain't fooling me with your trickery. You ain't getting to my head. You say you're gonna marry me in the morning, so you can lay my body down tonight. You say you're gonna marry me in the morning. Do you really think you can pull the wool over my eyes? So you wanna marry me in the morning? You know I make a terrible wife, 'cause I don't wanna marry you in the morning. I know when that morning sun begins to rise, I would be jailbait. No, I don't wanna be jailbait. Are you still trying to marry me in the morning? See, darling, do you not understand? I'm never gonna marry you in the morning. My body wasn't made so you could misbehave like that. Why do you think I'd ever marry you in the morning? No, it's probably time to come up with a better plan to try and get a lady for the evening. Can you get this through your egotistical head? I don't wanna be jilted. No, I don't wanna be jilted. You ain't fooling me with your trickery. You ain't getting to my head. Lying to me, oh, 'cause I see through every single word you said. Go on and try another time and ask me for my hand. You'll always be alone if physical love is all you have. Sunny sky, we laugh out like every night. We can do what we want to. We roll with the windows down, meet up with the boys in town. We go out around and around, young and free, no place to be. Hey, we go where we want to. Hey, it's right when it's our crew. Hey, we play it like our rules. It's our life. We go on every night, stay up till the sunlight. like every night.
You make me blush, what a rush, so 16. I got a crush, can I be your queen? Could be your touch, pick me up, you get me. I got the hunch that you're all I need. You got me in a trance, I lost all my defense. It only takes a glance. You know I'm more than chance, a sweet and love romance. The stars align and dance. Feel the magic in the air tonight. We're shining brighter than a neon sky. I'm begging, baby, yeah, you know it's time. Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. You never met a boy like you. I'm holding on to everything you do. I wanna know it. Do you feel it too? Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me.
Like every night.
I can't forget when I met your brown eyes. I was a wreck, total mess, oh my. You were a light in the night, you saved me. You made it right, now I'm back to life. You got me in a trance, I lost all my defense. It only takes a glance. You know I'm more than chance, a sweet and love romance. The stars align and dance. Feel the magic in the air tonight. We're shining brighter than a neon sky. I'm begging, baby, yeah, you know it's time. Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Never met a boy like you. I'm holding on to everything you do. I wanna know it. Do you feel it too? Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Feel the magic in the air tonight. We're shining brighter than a neon sky. I'm begging, baby, yeah, you know it's time. Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Never met a boy like you. I'm holding on to everything you do. I wanna know it. Do you feel it too? Come on and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. 17, met you in the parking lot. After class, said you liked my polka dots. Pick me up every day after that. We were attached at the hip or something like that. Time flies, now you're on the East Coast. Missing my best friend more than anybody knows. See your face, maybe at the holidays. Thinking back, things were pretty great. Missed your call again. It's a 2-hour difference. Wanna make this right tonight. Take me back. Can you take me back? Baby, all the way to the easy days. Take me back. Can you take me back? I don't wanna fight. I don't care who's right. Can you take me back? Home again, everything looks the same. Past the place where we had our first date. Miss the days of young love till they fade. Wishing things never had to change. Missed your call again. It's a 2-hour difference. Wanna make this right tonight. Take me back. Can you take me back? Baby, all the way to the easy days. take me back? Can you take me back? Baby, all the way to the easy days. Can you take me back? Can you take me back? I don't wanna fight, I don't care who's right. Can you take me back? Kissing in the rain, walking on the beach. I can see it now, almost happening. Sneaking out at night, living like we're free. You and I can do anything we please. You got the face to fit the frame. I cannot look away. Like, can't you see I'm hypnotized? We're picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. Picture perfect, barefoot beauty. You stole my heart, just like in a movie. Got the key, tell me, I'm your darling Daisy. Picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. Spinning me around, falling on the ground. Got to say your voice is my favorite sound. Counting every star, dreaming every dream. You and I can live out the perfect scene. You got the face to fit the frame. I cannot look away. Like, can't you see I'm hypnotized? We're picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. Picture perfect, barefoot beauty. You stole my heart, just like in a movie. Got the key, tell me, I'm your darling Daisy. Picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. Saw your face in my dream. You and I had everything, a fairy tale, a fantasy. We could be anything. Saw your face in my dream. You and I had everything, a fairy tale, a fantasy. We could be. We're picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. Picture perfect, barefoot beauty. You stole my heart, just like in a movie. Got the key, tell me, I'm your darling Daisy. Picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby. I'll be your baby. Just like in a movie. Got the key, tell me, I'm your darling Daisy. Picture perfect, sweet like candy. I'll be your girl, yeah, I'll be your baby.
Okay, so there we are, finished, and I think it's a fab picture. I really enjoyed colouring it. Obviously, I've gone in for a lot of detail, but if you're not as experienced, this is what I was saying about the grayscale. You can do a lot less, and it still gives you where you need to put it. I mean, you literally, with grayscale, if you really wanted, you can even just do it with one colour over the top, and it would work. So it's a great way of learning if you're not convinced, you're confident with where to put your darker colours and your lighter colours and everything. It really helps you with that. So if you haven't tried it because you think it seems scary doing a grayscale, give it a go. I believe Selina Fenech does individual images that you can download and print off. I will look that up, and if that is the case, I will add that information to the list of products that I do for you guys on the blog post, so that you can find it using the link on there. So I will put all that there for you. I haven't got a list of the pencils that I used. It was just colours that I picked out of the boxes of the ones there, so I'm afraid I normally do give you a list of the colours, but I don't have it on this occasion. But as I said, it was the polychromos and the Derwent. Again, I will put links to those brands on the website as well. Plus, I've got a gazillion photos of the actual finished picture, so that will show you some close-ups. And what's really nice about that is you get to see some of those additions that you couldn't really see so good on the camera here, like the glossy accents and some of the sparkle, etc., which I think came out much better in the photographs than it did on the camera here. So if you want to go to that blog post, all you need to do is look at the paragraph below this video. If you're not sure how that works, you just click on where it says show more, and it opens up the paragraph and you get all the load of information. And included in that, I will put a link to the blog post. It will say it, and you just click on it and it will take you there. And then on that blog post, it will have the video, this video. It will have I'm also going to put the video about the pencils on there for you. I'm going to put photographs, and I'm going to put links to all the products used. So there's loads and loads of stuff, and that's what happens every video. So if you're new to me, that's what we do. Also, if you're new to me, I would love it if you could subscribe. Even if you're not new to me, can you please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed? It always helps me to let YouTube know that you like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening at the beginning. If you stayed with me through that, I appreciate it, and I appreciate your support. Thanks again, and I will see you again soon. Lots of love now. Bye.